Namaste dosto, I'm somewhere very special today. I'm in a remote part of Maharashtra in a village called Sevagram. Can you hear the bells on the cows ringing? And this is a special place because this is where Gandhi built his final ashram. We are going to explore that today and find out why he built it here, because this is quite a remote and extremely rural area. This is a village and all around it is farms. And this trip is part of my Mahatma Gandhi pilgrimage. I've been to so many sites from his life here in India, whether it was Sabarmati Ashram in Gujarat or Gandhi Smriti, where his life was ended in Delhi. I've covered them all on this channel. All right, we're nearly there. Oh man, I'm in love with this village already. We've seen the cows. Now we have found the goats. Such a cute place, man. So we've got, I think it's cane sugar there. And yeah, the goats here. Namaste dosto. Namaste जी, कैसे आप?
ठीक है ना?
ठीक है? ये बहुत सुंदर बकरे हैं.
हाँ.
बहुत सुंदर है.
हाँ.
ठीक है.
हाँ.
बाय.
मेरा भी निकाल लो.
है?
मेरा भी निकाल लो.
हाँ हाँ.
हाँ.
ये मेरा कैमरा है. आप कहाँ से हैं?
ये यहाँ के हैं.
अच्छा.
सेवाग्राम के.
अच्छा.
हाँ, ये सेही फार्म करता हूँ.
हाँ.
हॉस्पिटल में रहता.
हाँ.
हॉस्पिटल के खेत में जो है जगह,
हाँ,
वो चराता है वहाँ पे. वहाँ से घर को रिटर्न आता है
जी. बहुत अच्छा जी, बहुत अच्छा.
हाँ.
चलो मैं सेवाग्राम जा रहा हूँ.
हाँ.
महात्मा गांधी के लिए.
हाँ, ये बापू कुटी.
हाँ जी, बिल्कुल.
ओके.
ठीक है, आपसे मिलकर अच्छा लगा.
अच्छा, कोई बात नहीं.
Thank you, ji. So you can see people are very, very friendly here, right? Very sweet, very friendly. And yeah, let's go to the ashram now. We're entering Sevagram now. And wait till we turn this corner. This is where in 1934 Mahatma Gandhi came to set up his headquarters from a rural place in India. And he came here after his release from jail in Pune. And he named this village Sevagram, or Village of Service. And just look as we turn the corner. Look at this place. This is just a beautiful place, my gosh. And we're going to see a bunch of places from Mahatma Gandhi's life here. You can see right in the middle there, that's where Mahatma Gandhi lived. We've got the prayer ground there. And we've got a bunch of other very important buildings around here, which I'll explain soon. The first thing you'll notice here is just how quiet it is in here. There's tons of trees and greenery all around, so the temperature drops when you enter here. It's a peaceful place, and you can hear the birds singing. Man, this is the type of paradise, man. And so Mahatma Gandhi chose to build his final ashram here, so he could be close to the common man, to the farmer. Most Indians live in villages, and he was all about promoting village industries, whether it's farming, whether it's some kind of arts and crafts, oil production. I don't know, there's tons of different village industries. Khadi, which is clothing. And this was going to be his headquarters, so he could plan and prepare and do experiments and plan for an independent India, which was still coming. He started here in 1934. So yeah, incredible place, and it shows his commitment to the common man, and you're going to see that in how he lived here as well. I really like this. This is the 7 social sins, and this comes from Young India in 1924. It was published. Politics without principles, pleasure without conscience, wealth without work, science without humanity, commerce without morality, worship without sacrifice, and education without character. It's very, very true, right? Gonna walk into Bapu Kuti now. This is his second home here. So this is his office there where he'd do his writing and letters and all that, because back in those days that's what you had to do. And now this is his house, Bapu Kuti. This is the second house he lived in here. And you can just see how simple it is. Inside is no different. He didn't really have a bed. He slept on what we call a futon on the ground, just on a small mattress. And the walls look like they're of clay or mud. And just, he said, like, build me a house exactly how a farmer would live, so he could understand how they lived and their problems. And yeah, that's how he lived, very simply, extremely simply. You would not see leaders of countries or politicians or anyone living like that these days, right? We've all been consumed by capitalism and greed. These are the rules for ashram life. So truth, non-violence, chastity, non-possession, non-stealing, bread, labor, control of the palate, fearlessness, equality of religions, the law of the neighborhood, and the removal of untouchability. This is Gandhi's wife's house. She used to stay in here. This is Mahatma Gandhi's first residence when he arrived here at Sevagram. And this is the very room where the Quit India movement meetings were held, and where that very term, Quit India, was created here in this room. In front of us there we have Gandhi's wife's house. Here we have on the right his first residence, and here we have his newer house, because this got too full of people, so they had to build a bigger place for him. We're going to go see that in a sec. And here is the prayer ground in front of us. Daily prayers are still held there as well, and they didn't just do prayers from one religion. Mahatma Gandhi used to do prayers from all religions here. We also have a people tree, which he planted himself right here. Beautiful, no? Here's another beautiful writing by Mahatma Gandhi. His thoughts were incredible. The mad rush. The people who are in the mad rush today, increasing their wants senselessly, suppose that they are enhancing their importance and real knowledge. A day will come when they will exclaim, "What have we been doing?" Yes. One after another, many civilizations have risen, flourished, declined, and disappeared. And in spite of their big boast of human progress, I am inclined to ask, to what end all of this? What's the purpose? Darwin's contemporary, Wallace, has said that despite the various discoveries and inventions during the past 50 years, the moral height of man hasn't increased even an inch. Tolstoy has said the same thing. Jesus, Buddha, Prophet Muhammad, all have said the same thing. And yeah, Bapu, he wanted to fix that. That's why he was here, going back to nature, going back to simple ways of living. This is where Mahatma Gandhi helped cure a man of leprosy. And he says here, When a person gets really affected by leprosy, people start looking at him with contempt. They refer to him as a lowly creature. But the real lowly creatures are those who show contempt. There's also a school here, and the school is called Nai Talem Premises. So they do more than just normal school. They also teach vocational training here as well. This was a school that Mahatma Gandhi set up, an alternative type school. Yeah. Now this is interesting. They're making gas out of gobar, which is cow poo. So you can see all the cow poo goes in there. And somehow they're piping out gas. That's cool. So the very first time that Mahatma Gandhi came to Sevagram, he stayed under one of these trees. It was a guava tree, and it was right next to this well here. So yeah, it's just, you can get so close to Bapu here. It's really incredible. It would have been one of these trees, I'm guessing, around here. Yeah. And on this side, it says Katie Goshala. A lot of cows in here. This is their water trough. And here's them. They're all eating. Oh, he's looking at me. Hi, hi. I mean, she's looking at me. Hi, namaste. Namaste ji. And now they've gone back to eating. These cows are very inquisitive. Can you guys hear like the peaceful sound? Just those bells like I was talking about earlier. It's very peaceful, right? And so on August 25th, 1946, Mahatma Gandhi left Sevagram for, unfortunately, the last time. He had gone to Delhi to begin one of his next goals of promoting unity and communal peace. And yeah, this was just after partition, or this was during partition, and he never came back from there. He was assassinated in Delhi at Gandhi Smriti, and you can actually visit that spot. They've kept it as a museum, and there you get a very strong feeling when you get there. You can feel Mahatma Gandhi there as well, and it's very sad that he was taken away from us, because he's one of the few people who's like not an armchair intellectual. You know what I mean? Like, he walked the talk, he lived the talk. And we don't have any leaders like that anymore. Let's see out the back side of the ashram. We're leaving it now through this little gate. So green out here in Maharashtra, Henna. It's very beautiful out here. And down here we have somebody's chula. This is a way of cooking food. You would put a small fire there and maybe a pot here to cook tea or to cook dal or some kind of food there. And then you could just use it for heat afterwards as well if it was a cold night. But it is not cold here at the moment. It is very hot. It's like 32 degrees, but it feels hotter. Man, I'm loving this place. At these types of places, you can feel the spirit of Mahatma Gandhi there. That's what I feel. You can feel the peace, you can feel his spirit. It was a very important place to him. So, man, I love visiting these places. I'm not sure how many more there are for me to go. I've been to so many of the important places of Mahatma Gandhi's life. So, yeah, tell me in the comments, which other places should I go to next? I haven't been to Dandi, to the beach where the Salt March ended. I need to go there. But what else is there for me? I just love being close to Mahatma Gandhi, close to his words, close to his thoughts. And this is an incredible place to do it and to be.